Let's start disassembling LG D802. Remove the U-shim tray using the opener. Caution: do not cause any scratch. Remove the USB hole at the cover battery bottom using a spatula. Unhook it and separate it on both sides. Caution: take care not to break the battery cover hook. Undo 7 screws on the rear. Remove the upper and lower right sides of the rear and separate it. Undo 5 screws, 3.2 millimeters silver, from the main antenna module. Remove the main antenna module. Remove 4 connectors from the left side of the main PCB, that is, the 13 mega camera, touch window, key FPCB, and touch FPCB connector in the order named. Remove 3 connectors from the right side of the main PCB, that is, the sensor FPCB, 2.4 mega camera, and touch FPCB connector in the order named. Remove 2 connectors from the touch FPCB bottom, that is, the LCD FPCB and touch window in the order named. Remove the right and left sides of the touch FPCB top. Caution 1. Remove the FPCB slowly so that it won't be bent. Caution 2. Make sure the key FPCB connector is not damaged. Remove the gasket. Remove 2 coaxial cable heads from the right side of the main PCB. Remove battery connector from the main PCB bottom. Lift up and organize the connector and cable. Then separate the PCB. Remove 2 coaxial cable heads from the touch FPCB bottom. Black cable LTE B7 B40, white cable GSM 850, GSM 900, DCS 1800, W1900, W2100. Remove 2 insulators from the cable. Then, separate the white cable prior to the black one. Remove the LCD FPCB from the touch FPCB bottom first, and then the touch FPCB on the left. Caution: be careful not to break the parts on the LCD FPCB while prying it up. Be careful not to break the C-clip while separating the touch FPCB on the left. Be careful not to break the touch FPCB hook near the battery bottom. Remove the bracket. Remove the 13 mega camera. Separate the motor using the groove at the top. Remove the 2.4 mega camera. Remove the sensor by prying up its bottom. Remove the receiver by applying a pair of tweezers to the gap on the left. Caution: be careful not to break the receiver FPCB. Remove the screw 1 point and then the SOSA antenna. Apply the flash cooler spray to the battery for 30 seconds. Then separate the battery with a spatula. The cooler will weaken the adhesives of tape, which will prevent the battery from deformation and facilitate the separation process. Remove the shield can top assay from the main PCB. Remove the shield can Wi-Fi top from the main PCB top. Remove the shield can bottom assay from the main PCB. Remove the button assay from the rear. That's all for LG D802 disassembly. Let's start assembling LG D802. Replace the battery tape prior to adding the battery. Assemble the SOSA antenna in its place and fix one screw, 1.8 millimeters silver. Assemble the pad for the receiver before adding it. Assemble the sensor assay. Caution: make sure the rubber is neither crushed nor crumpled. Assemble the 2.4 mega camera in. Fix the 2.4 mega camera using the insulator. Assemble the motor in. Assemble the 13 mega camera in. Assemble the touch FPCB. Put the bracket in the front. Make sure the LCD FPCB enters the touch FPCB gap. Fix the LCD FPCB with the tape. Then, add the left side of touch FPCB to the guide hall. Assemble the LCD FPCB connector and touch window connector in the touch FPCB. Assemble the shield can bottom assay in the main PCB. Assemble the shield can top assay in the main PCB bottom. Mount the shield can top Wi-Fi on the main PCB top. Before assembling the main PCB, organize the connectors. Assemble the two coaxial cables. There are 3 guides. Caution! Mind the orientation of coaxial cables. The black cable's metal part should be seated at the top, while the white cable's metal part should be placed at the bottom. Fix the coaxial cables with 2 insulators. Assemble the touch FPCB top. Mount the 13 mega camera connector, key FPCB connector, battery connector, and touch window connector. Mount the sensor connector and 2.4 mega camera connector. Assemble the main antenna module. Fix the screws for the 5 points of main antenna. Mount the button assay in the rear. Assemble the rear and front together. Make sure the triangular parts on both sides of the rear top are fixed properly. Caution: make sure the rear is not mounted on both sides at the top. Fix 6 screws for the rear, 3.2 millimeters silver. Fix 1 screw, 2 millimeters silver on the rear. Assemble the battery cover from the bottom. Caution: make sure that the buttons at the top, bottom, and on the left-right of the battery are well fixed and that the right side is well hooked up. Assemble the U-shim tray. Press the power key at the rear top for seconds until the phone is properly turned on. That's all for LG D802 assembly.